There could be several reasons why one wants to own a home. Some of the reasons might be financial, and some may be social. However, ready or not, summer is here, and there are 4 reasons to buy a home this summer. I am Kevin Martini, and this is episode 60 of the Martini Mortgage Podcast.
This is the Martini Mortgage Podcast with Kevin Martini.
Welcome to the Martini Mortgage Podcast. My name is Kevin Martini, and I believe that homeownership is on the path to wealth creation. And I know that we need to have a roof over our head. You know, some people elect to rent that roof, and others elect to own that roof. One of the many goals of the Martini Mortgage Podcast is to share information so you can make an educated decision on whether homeownership is right for you and your family. I believe right now is a ground floor opportunity to buy and own real estate, and summer is a great time to buy a home. In the summer edition of the Martini Buyer Guide called Things to Consider When Buying a Home, the marquee article is called 4 Reasons to Buy a Home This Summer. With that said, let's dive in to the Kevin Martini 4 Reasons to Buy a Home in Summer 2019. Number 1, hashtag Kevin Martini Live reason to buy a home this summer is prices will continue to rise. CoreLogic is a leading source of housing data, and according to their most recent Home Price Index report, home prices have appreciated by 3.7% over the last 12 months. This same report predicts that home prices will continue to increase at a rate of over 4% over the next year. With this data in mind, if you are thinking of buying a home, buying sooner rather than later could lead to substantial savings. Number 2, hashtag Kevin Martini Live reason to buy a home this summer, summer 2019, is mortgage interest rates are projected to rise. Freddie Mac's primary mortgage market survey shows the interest rate for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage has started to level off around 4.3% at the time of this recording. Most experts predict that rates will rise over the next 12 months. The Mortgage Bankers Association, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the National Association of Realtors are all in concert with each other projecting that rates will increase by this time next year. An increase in rates will impact your monthly payment. A year from now, your housing expenses will increase if a mortgage is necessary to buy your next home. If mortgage rates increase by just 1%, a family's buying power is reduced by 10%. Number 3, hashtag Kevin Martini Live reason to buy a home this summer is either way, you are paying a mortgage. You see, I am a very big fan of putting your housing costs to work for you and your family. I have found that some renters that have not purchased yet a home is because they're uncomfortable with taking on the obligation of a mortgage. Here is a nugget that is going to blow your mind. Everyone listening should realize that unless you're living with your parents rent-free, you are paying a mortgage, either yours or your landlord's mortgage for them. As an owner, your mortgage payment is a form of forced savings. This allows you to have equity in your home that you can tap into later in life. As a renter, you're guaranteed your landlord is the person to have that equity. Number 4, hashtag Kevin Martini Live, reason to buy a home this summer 2019, is it is time to move on with your life. The cost of a home is determined by two major components: the price of the home and the current mortgage rate. It appears that both are on the rise. But what if they were not? Would you wait? You see, I do not know if buying a home is right for you and your family. However, I do know you owe it to yourself and your family to explore the options and make a decision based on facts, not myths. Examine the actual reasons you are buying and decide if it's worth waiting. Whether you want to have a great place for children to grow up, greater safety for your family, or you just want to have control over renovations, now could be the time to buy. If the right thing for you and your family is to purchase a home this year, again, buying sooner rather than later could lead to substantial savings. I know that it should always be loan first, then home. I also know there is no substitute for education, and for that reason, my partner, my youngest son, Logan Martini, and I, every season, create a buyer guide called Things to Consider When Buying a Home. I think you will find that it simply and effectively communicates the current market opportunity. You will be able to have instant and free access to this valuable resource by simply going to www.martinibuyerguide.com. If you are planning to enter into the housing market either as a buyer or a seller, I and the entire Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage are here to provide you with trusted advice and a custom home loan solution that has a great rate. Just give us a jingle at 919-238-4934. Let me say thank you for tuning in to the Martini Mortgage Podcast. And if you want or need help, I am here. Always remember these things. It should always be loan first, then home. And it truly does not matter how big the house is. All that matters is how happy the home is.
The Martini Mortgage Group makes real estate dreams a reality with trusted advice in a stress-free environment with great rates and on-time closings while providing a world-class experience. If you or someone you know has questions about the current mortgage rates or the current mortgage programs, please reach out to the Martini Mortgage Group at 919-238-4934. The information contained in this podcast presentation is for general product information purposes only. Arklatex Financial Services, LLC, NMLS number 2143, doing business as Benchmark Mortgage, makes no representations or warranties of any kind expressed or implied about the completeness, reliability, suitability, or availability with respect to the information, products, or services. All loans subject to borrower qualifying. Other restrictions may apply. Branch Manager Kevin Martini, NMLS number 143962. Branch located at 5650 Six Forks Road, Suite 101, Raleigh, North Carolina 27609. Contact the branch by calling 919-238-4934. Equal housing opportunity.